triples, so he's got a little power.
And he gets hit by a pitch, so he'll take a ride to first base, free ride.
That time it was the breaking ball, just didn't get a lot of break on. And once again, that wind is blowing in. And when that wind blows in, your resistance on your breaking ball is not as well, so it's going to break a little bit later on you. And he didn't get the break he wanted right there, so.
That'll bring to the plate the cleanup hitter and today's starting pitcher, Ori Titus.
Titus hitting .299, 23 hits, 15 singles, 8 doubles. And, you know, he caught 7 innings yesterday. But when you're young, you can do that and come back and pitch the next day.
This pitch is behind him, and I'm glad there's a wall and net in front of us. Because I'd have caught that one with either my chest or my chin, one or the other, I'm not sure.
Runner's got a late break on that. I don't think they saw the ball get by. But do end up at second and third now with 1 out.
Forrest on Thursday night was 0 for 2. Had a couple walks and scored a run. On deck is a 5-hole hitter and right fielder Ethan Temple.
Yep. All of Kyle's misses have been inside. He's going to have to make an adjustment and hang on to the ball a little bit more.
This is a 1-0 pitch.
There we go.
And that's called strike
Right.
1. That evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 away with runners on second and third. Both of them got on base by hit by pitch. Rogers sets up on the outside part of the plate. This is way outside. Does a good job of blocking that one.
Yeah, Lane did a
run.
Great job getting around that breaking ball. Breaking ball is going to bounce the opposite way it hits, so you got to really kind of get yourself in a position knowing it's going to do that, and he did just that. So great job by Lane on that block right there, preventing a run.
It's a 2-1 pitch. Stansberry getting his signs. It's a ground ball down the third base line. It's going to roll foul. Margus decided to, he could have picked it up in fair territory, decided to let it roll, and it stayed foul.
Yeah, that was
would have given up a run.
Good decision not to give up the run right there. And good curveball by Kyle Stansberry. So he's starting to find a little rhythm right there. And, you know, sometimes it takes a couple batters to do that. So hopefully he can throw some strikes and get out of this unscathed.
He'd like to pick up a strike right here for that second out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This pitch misses outside. Ball 3. That'll run the count full.
First full count of the day, and
yeah, we had a bunch of those Thursday.
Let's see if the baseball gods give us a foul ball right here again, because that's usually what happens with the full count. Good crowd today, Aaron.
Yep.
The hospitality has been fantastic.
Ground ball down the third base line. It's a fair ball. That'll score 2 runs. 1 in. Gonna have a throw coming home. And Titus with 2 RBIs.
Hard hit ground ball just out of the reach of Morris over there at third base. Puts the Cowboys up by 2, and it's kind of the same thing that kind of happened yesterday. Of course, Berwick is the home team today, so don't get confused if you're at home. Berwick is the home team. Even though we're in Kentwood, Berwick is going to bat last. So yesterday, same kind of start for the Panthers. Gave up 3 in the first, but then settled down after that and ended up holding the Cowboys to 2 runs the rest of the game.
This hits him. That's the 3rd hit batter out of 5.
Kyle struggling a little bit with control, trying to find his rhythm. Getting back to the hospitality, Aaron, we ate good today.
Yes, we did.
We were blessed with some fried chicken and some hamburgers and French fries from hot wings from Beck's Fried Chicken. Locally owned and operated by Jan Antoon. Delicious. We appreciate that.
Yep, thank you very much.
Everybody's been so nice to us here, And we hope we have some listeners from the Kentwood area, and we know y'all probably visit Antoon Beck's Fried Chicken all the time. So thanks once again for the grub. Highly appreciated.
And the next time you go, tell them you heard it here.
We can't offer you any discounts,
Yeah.
but we'll tell them you heard it on the radio. KWBJ, Morgan City. We hope everyone, if you do have YouTube on your smart TV, hook it up, watch it on the big screen. You don't have to watch it on your phone or your iPad. You can watch it in style on the couch.
All right, Daddy, got it set. Step up.
This is hit hard down the first base line, but it's going to be foul.
Come to me and let them get the chair in there.
That was the
And up
first
to
pitch.
bat is Lane Stokes,
Yep,
who
Lane
threw
Stokes.
110 pitches yesterday in the loss, and now he's catching today. So that young man, I tip my hat to him, because it's got to be tough to be able to do that. And it's a warm day today, too. So Stokes is hitting .286, 22 hits, 19 singles, 3 doubles, 16 RBIs. He's looking for another one right here. But Kyle's trying to prevent that.
A little bit more of a closed stance for Stokes than most hitters. This is slapped to right field. It's going to be a single. Picked up and got in quickly. The runners have to hold at third. So that will load the bases. And that's the second hit here in the first inning.
Yeah, Whipple did a good job of charging that ball out in right field and prevented that runner from coming around. Runner froze a little bit on a line drive to make sure it got through, and Whipple got to it in a hurry on the one hop and kept him at third base. So good job by Mr. Carter out in right field.
Now hitting for the Cowboys is third baseman Eli Nealon.
Nealon's hitting .203. Has 11 singles, 1 double, 13 RBIs.
There's
So
fastball
he's a
for foul
contact
strike
hitter
one.
to knock runs in. So Kyle's starting to find a little groove. Even though he gave up the hit, he did throw 2 consecutive strikes, and that's another one. So 3 consecutive strikes.
And that missed, not sure where.
Little low, I believe. Little low. You know, you come into a quarterfinal game, you're going to have be a little nervous. So, you know, the start takes a little while sometimes. Mound's pretty flat. When you have a flat mound, you have a tendency to throw a little bit higher because your foot hits a little bit quicker. So not a good slope on the mound to really get that downward drive. So it takes a little while to get your rhythm, and he's starting to get it right now. I see it.
Last pitch missed. We got a 2-ball, 1 strike count. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are loaded. 1 away. Nealon is the 7th hitter in the lineup. Bats in the 7th hole. Nealon was 0 for 3 Thursday night. This is a ground ball to third. They're going to go to second for 1, to first. That's a good throw. 1 score in the score. Here comes the second one. So on the wild throw, 1 run scores.
Kind of seems like deja vu right here, because yesterday we had the same start, but the Panthers also came back in the second inning and scored 5. So we know it's a long game today, and Berwick's a good hitting team. So just got to stop the bleeding right here and get it out. Matherson's the batter, hitting .140. Has 6 hits on the year, all singles. But he does have 13 RBI.
This is ground ball towards the first base dugout. It's going to be foul ball. 0-2 to count on Matheson.
Nealon, a runner at first base, does have 4 stolen bases on the year. We'll see if they opt to do something with 0-2. I have a feeling he's not going to be going right here with 0-2. The count is definitely in the pitcher's favor, so.
Stansberry goes first. Nealon back in time.
Stansberry keeping him honest just in case.
Gets a piece of this one to stay alive.
Almost snuck it by him. Almost snuck it by him. Late swing by Matheson. Just did get a piece of it.
0-2's the count with two outs. 1 runner on first base is Eli Nealon.
Good curveball, a little too far out the zone right there, though. 65 miles an hour is what I clock on the pocket radar.
It's a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. He hangs on for the 3rd strike. So Matheson goes down swinging for 3rd out. The Cowboys had 2 hits and picked up 4 runs. 2 hits and 3 hit batters.
And Aaron, I'd like to thank our fine sponsors of today, and that's Stansberry and Associates, marine surveyors and consultants, offering a full range of services for recreational, commercial, and fishing vessels. Good luck, Panthers. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Lapco Manufacturing, feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco. www.lapco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes the Berwick Panthers good luck. Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school baseball in the Tri-City area.
All right, coming to the plate will be the Berwick Panthers. They'll start off with their second baseman, Eli Lodrig, followed by the DH, Davin Darby. And then 3-hole is third baseman Cole Morris, followed by the cleanup hitter, Henry Thurgeson, he's center fielder, followed by right fielder Carter Whipple, and then first baseman Jason Matthews, left fielder Zachary Kitchen, shortstop Evan Krappel, and your 9-hole hitter is your catcher, Lane Rogers.
I want to give a shout out to some listeners from Texas. Thanks for tuning in there. Soup and Turk from El Campo, Texas. Say go Panthers. Appreciate the heads up and the following, buddies. I look forward to seeing y'all in about 3 or 4 weeks. So those guys are more Cajun than I am, I believe, Aaron. But appreciate y'all checking us out, man.
All right, defensively for the Cowboys, on the mound is Ori Titus. He was the catcher Thursday night, and behind the plate is Lane Stokes. He pitched the entire game Thursday night. First baseman is Landon Matheson. Second baseman is Mason Thornton. Shortstop Blaze Sanders. At third is Eli Nealon. The outfielders are in left, Turner Buckley, center Connor Forrest, and your right fielder is Ethan Temple. First pitch, fastball.
Lodrig hitting .309 on the year with 29 hits, 26 singles, and 3 doubles. He has 22 stolen bases, which is probably the reason he's leading off. Good wheels. And
this one hits him right in the middle of the back.
And this is almost like a wiffle ball game today,
I
man.
know,
We have 4 hit batters in 1 full inning of not even a half inning of play. 4 hit batters. So I think Lodrig will take it right there. Him and all his cousins cheering on in the dugout. I'd like to say hello to Ed and Dean White, who have 4 grandchildren on the Berwick Panthers. And that is Eli Lodrig, Grant Brennan, and Mason White. then there's a couple other cousins in that group too with the Thorgerson boys. So
Well, I know they had
a lot of relatives on the
had
Panthers.
3 players named White on the team.
Well, 2 are brothers and one is the cousin. So
Yeah. Mason, Brennan, and Grant.
yeah, Grant and Brennan are brothers. That's Brett and Mary's kids, and then Kelly and Ryan are Mason's dad and mom.
First pitch misses, ball 1.
Darby, the DH today. Darby's hitting .263, 25 hits, 20 singles, 5 doubles. Had 2 of the Panthers' 6 hits yesterday.
This
And then
popped
when
up
it- when-
out
when
of
he-
play.
If you remember, he had 2 hits yesterday, and the out he had was a line drive to left field, which was hit hard enough to be a hit. So
Yeah, that was a well-hit ball. And this is a well-hit ball, but it's right at the second baseman. Gets the first out at second. No throw to first.
Darby sat back on the curveball and hit it where he was supposed to hit it. He just to the right side of the field, just right at the second baseman for out number 1.
So with 1 away, that'll bring the 3-hole hitter and third baseman Cole Morris to the plate.
Cole's hitting right at 300, 18 hits, 15 singles, 3 doubles, 7 stolen bases, 12 RBIs.
This is popped up to the right field. Right fielder calls for it, gets under it, and makes the catch. So Morris flies out to right for the second out. And that will bring to the plate cleanup hitter and center fielder Henry Thurgerson.
Titus appears to be as good of a pitcher as he was a catcher yesterday. He's pumping the zone full of strikes. He's got a good high school fastball and a good breaking ball. But yesterday, Panthers scored 5 runs with 2 outs, so they're looking to try to get a rally started right here.
Hey, we're ready to go. Runner on first with 2 away. Yes. Call strike 1.
Let him off with the breaking ball.
Here's another one, fastball. That's call strike 2. So 0-2 to count with 2 outs.
Let's see what Titus decides to throw right here. He's throwing a curveball and then a fastball.
This pitch misses outside.
Good
Ball
0-2
1.
pitch.
Yep.
Went away with the fastball, about 4 or 5 inches off the plate. You know, a lot of times pitchers get 0-2 and they totally waste one, not even close. You know, 0-2 is supposed to be around the plate.
This ground hit hard into the dirt, picked up by third baseman, throws the first in time. At third base, that's Eli Nealon with the play. And that is the 3rd out. So the Panthers pick up a runner, but couldn't get him to second base. The runner reached hit by pitch.
So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So I'd like to thank our fine sponsors of today's game, Intermore Offshore and Fabrication, based in Morgan City for 50 years with worldwide support of the oil and gas industry. At Intermore, we do more. Stazione, get our Stazione app or order one of our mouth-watering po' boys online at stazionedeli.com. Stazione, are you hungry yet? Patterson State Bank, free checking, great rates, low down payment home options for loans, and the best in mobile banking, PSB quality community banking since 1925. And Bayou Lagniappe, home of the best catch, crawfish to shrimp to crabs. Come on over for our delicious boiled and fried seafood and homemade bread pudding. You won't be disappointed. 102 Bowman Street in Morgan City.
All right, the Cowboys used 8 hitters in the first inning. So that means they'll start off here in the with the 9-hole hitter. He is the left fielder, Turner Buckley. Then they'll move to the top of the batting order. We are starting the top of the second inning. Score is Cowboys 4, Panthers 0.
Cowboys have already surpassed their hit total yesterday, only getting 2 hits yesterday.
And they've got 2 so far today.
And that one looked pretty good right there, but it is a ball. We got former high school head Berwick baseball coach listening in also, John Skelton. Welcome, John. Thanks for being on board with us, buddy.
Yep, John's, I know he coached at least 2 years, and it was my son's junior and senior years. So.
Oh, you got to coach Aaron? Oh,
right, yeah,
great.
He was assistant coach.
Great coach and great dude.
There's a ground ball to second, and made the play in time. So Buckley grounds out to second base for the first out.
Nice play by Lodrig right there. Charged it, didn't wait back. Charged got the big hop, made a throw on the run, and got that runner at first for the first out. So a better start for the Panthers in inning number 2 right here.
Yeah, now we go to the top of the batting order, and Blaze Sanders, the shortstop. He got hit by a pitch and scored a run. This is fielded and then dropped and picked up and throw back in first in time. That's Morris over there staying with it, made the play.
Good recovery by Morris, did not panic, dropped it, but still had time to pick it up, stayed under control, and threw him out at first. So 2 quick outs. That's the way they wanted to start this second inning of play.
Now hitting his second hole hitter, second baseman, Mason Thornton. Thornton hit a ground ball to the pitcher rather. This is popped up to right field. Coming up and catching the ball in fair territory is the right fielder, Carter Whipple. He was yesterday's starting pitcher. So 3 up, 3 down, and I don't know, Chris, I don't think he threw 10 pitches. I mean,
no,
Chris, Tim, 10 pitches, I don't think he came close to 10.
That's the kind of inning he wanted right there. He just went at him through strikes, and defense played behind him. So 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Yep.
Thanking our sponsors, the team at Hallamore Shipyard is proud to support Berwick High School baseball in their quest for another state championship title. Go Panthers! Mayor Duval Arthur, the town council and administration for the town of Berwick, wish the Panthers the best of luck in the quarterfinals. Vita Paint and Supply, specializing in interior and exterior house paint with great customer service. Good luck to the Panthers from Leo and everyone at Tri-City Transmission, 230 Bowman Street in Berwick, supporting all of our Tri-City schools.
All right, moving to the bottom of the second inning. Cowboys maintaining their 4-0 lead. Panthers just, start off with the 5-hole hitter, the right fielder, the guy who just made the long running catch, Carter Whipple, followed by first baseman Jason Matthews, and then left fielder Zachary Kitchen.
We're going to see if this will be a Jekyll and Hyde game like yesterday. We had, good inning for the Cowboys in the first, and in the second, Berwick scored 5 runs. So. Talking to Coach, see if I can pronounce this right, Biandalillo from the Cowboys. He's got a good staff. He said he's got all his guys are pretty much equal. Titus appears to have about the same stuff as Stokes did yesterday, and he's throwing good breaking balls, good fastballs right down the hearts of the plates.
First pitch is a 2-hopper to third. Nealon scoops up and makes the throw to first for the first out.
So a good start for the Cowboys. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That'll bring Jason Matthews to the plate.
Matthews is hitting 185, 17 hits on the year, 13 singles, 4 doubles, 11 RBI.
Matthews was 1 for 2 and he got hit by a pitch.
And there's
And he got hit by a pitch again today on the first pitch.
fourth or fifth hit batter. Playing a little dodgeball today. The wiffle ball mentality. If you hit them with the ball, they're out. But it doesn't work in high school baseball. So Matthews over at first.
He's at first base with one out.
Nice.
And this is hit hard.
Oh, man.
Oh, second baseman got to it but couldn't catch it. I thought that was on its way to right field, but he got over there and got a glove on it.
I did too, and it came off the bat. It really looked like it was going to be a line drive over the second baseman's head, but playing kind of deep back there. Got the one hop he wanted, just hit the bottom of his glove and he dropped it. So good opportunity for the Panthers here.
That was Zachary Kitchen. Up there now is shortstop Evan Krappel. One out, runners on first and second.
Evans hitting 234, 15 hits, 14 singles. His walked 16 times, 11 stolen bases.
This is fouled. Out of play. Nothing in two to count on Krappel. On deck is the catcher, Lane Rogers.
I think Krappel got one of the base hit bunch yesterday in the late innings when the Panthers scored the 2 to go up 7-5.
This is popped up out of play. Count stayed nothing in two. Like I said, he had that bunt hit.
The sack bunt hit.
Matthews got hit by a pitch and scored the first run to give him the lead, 6-5.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a big breaking ball, but it's up high for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think that's where he wanted to miss with that one with 2 strikes.
Yeah. This is popped up again behind first base dugout, out of play.
Titus getting clocked about 77 miles an hour today. Seems to be about the average fastball of everyone that's throwing. High 70s.
This ground ball down the third base line, but foul. Count will stay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Going away.
Coach's dream in the third base box to catch those ground balls over there, man. Used to live for that, Aaron.
I'd just like to be able to get out of their way.
Sometimes your reaction got your hand hurting a little bit too sometimes when they hit him hard.
This pitch is a high and inside for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good at bat by Krappel, making him throw more pitches with a couple foul balls and a couple good takes. So
this one is high and inside. That runs the count full. We got a full count.
another breaking ball that didn't get the bite on it, so it stayed up and in. The wind seems to have died out there in center field. We had a good breeze blowing earlier.
Your flag is hanging pretty much straight down, just a slight little movement, but just hit hard again down the third base line, but foul.
There's that full count foul ball.
Now, as a former pitcher, how frustrating is that for you? He's throwing probably, what, 7, 8 pitches to him or more, and you got a full count on him.
You got to just, and you know, it's definitely a hitter's advantage because you have to keep coming at him. And, you know, Titus has thrown every pitch he's had, curveball, fastball. So, you know, and when you have full count, you have to throw that strike. It was a good pitch to hit right there. Evan just got a little bit under it for that third strike. So
well, there's a good fastball a little up in the strike zone, but
Yeah.
a strike.
Still hittable, but it was a strike.
yeah,
I think
he
he
went
would have
under,
called it.
Yeah,
If he wouldn't have swung, he would have called it.
I
So,
said up in the strike zone, but
a strike.
he's right under it.
So he swung. Let's see what Lane can do.
Lane Rogers, the catcher.
Lane not hitting for high average at 152, but you know, catching's one of those positions that you don't really have to hit high average as long as you can play defense and throw people out, and Lane does a good job of that.
Those curveballs in the dirt.
He's
And
blocked a heck of a lot of breaking
opportunities
balls.
for that the other night, and he did a pretty good job with it.
Yeah,
too.
he only had,
good job.
I think of all the balls that hit in the dirt, only 2 got by. One hit the front of the plate and bounced over his left shoulder, and the other one he came up a little bit too quick on, scurried between his legs, but no run scored on it with a runner at third. So.
Goes after that inside pitch. He's a little bit under it.
That's a good pitch by Titus. It's up and in. It looks beautiful coming in till you swing, and it ends up above your hands right there. But Panthers would like nothing better than for Lane to get on base and bring the lead up in the inning with 2 out.
This is popped up, out of play, straight back. Count will stay no balls and 2 strikes.
I think Berwick will be playing it pretty safe on the bases right here with 2 out and 2 strikes with the 9-hole up.
There's a breaking ball that got him.
Got him on a curve. I wouldn't say that was a automatic strike right there, but I guess you have to swing at those. Thanking our fine sponsors, A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Highway 90 Bridge in Berwick. Best of luck to Carter Whipple and all of the Berwick Panthers in the playoffs from their families and friends. Big thank you to Eric Lynn over at gjcurbside.com. Your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options from our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Tiger Island Hardware on Highway 182 in Morgan City, hammering your projects by nailing your needs. Visit us at tihardware.com. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335. We do have another KWBJ listener, old Bill McCarty, back in Morgan City. So hello, wow, Bill. Thought you'd be fishing, man, but we appreciate you listening in today.
That's the bank.
The bank.
The bank. Well, we played 2 complete innings here. Jewel Sumner leads over the Berwick Panthers by the score of 4-0. And to start off the top of the third for the Cowboys, they're going to start off with the 3-hole hitter and center fielder, Connor Forrest, be followed by the pitcher, Ori Titus, and then right fielder Ethan Temple. Back in the first inning, Connor Forrest was hit by a pitch and scored a run.
Getting a little cloud coverage now. I hope it's not a rain cloud coming, but it sure cooted off a little bit. So
oh yeah, blocks that sun out.
We'll take it. Forrest, 355 average, best hitter on the team based on average. 27 hits on the year.
There's fastball on the outside corner.
If you're just tuning in, we do have some blonde-haired players for the Cowboys. Coach was telling us they made a pact if they got through the second round, which was their first round, that many of them would dye the hair blonde, and we do see they made that commitment and stuck to it. We have a lot of white-haired kids out there.
There's call strike 3.
Stansberry will take that one. Looked like they'd be about 2 or 3 inches off the plate again. So both umpires from the behind the plate yesterday or Thursday and today have had some good wide zones, which is what you want to see if you're pitching. If you're batting, you may not, but as long as it's consistent both ways, nobody can really say anything. So
this first pitch is a little bit low for ball 1.
Umpiring crew out of the capital city Association in Baton Rouge.
It's a foul tip. Strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stansbury
One
has
out.
really settled down after that first inning, Aaron.
Well, there's 3 hit batters. That's what really
Yeah.
hurt him. This is a ground ball, hit up the middle, caught by the shortstop, flips to first, throws off the mark. It'll be safe.
Good throw would have had him. It was a nice play by Crappell, coming a long way for that ball. Had one play, and that was to catch it on the run and get rid of it. This is what he did. He just threw it a little bit wide to the right there.
So 1 runner on base with 1 out, and bringing to the plate right fielder Ethan Temple. Temple also was hit by a pitch. Like I said, in that first inning, there were 3 batters hit by a pitch.
Titus has 5 stolen bases, a runner at first base, so we'll see if there's any plan right here, 1-0. We hadn't seen any hit and running or any stolen bases yet today, so we'll see if the Cowboys decide to be a little aggressive with nobody out and a 4-0 lead right here.
This is popped up down the third base line, but it's going to be in foul territory.
Sinfield plays pretty slow. Ground balls, it must be a soft infield. Hit the ball hard, but they still, that ball looked like it was hit a little bit harder than it was.
Okay, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and 1 on. This is popped up on the infield. Crappell drifts back and makes the catch. So that'll be the 2nd out. So with 2 away, that'll bring to the plate the catcher, Lane Stokes. Stokes singled in the first inning and then got forced out at second base.
Stokes hitting 286.
Yeah, Stokes pitched the entire game Thursday night and had that one bad inning where I think he faced 10 hitters, gave up 5 runs.
Yeah, had
And
a
then-
couple walks and a couple
I think it was
errors.
the 6th inning he gave up 2 runs, and
Yeah.
that was by the other 5 innings he looked real good back there. This is probably going to give him a gap, but it does get down. Center fielder cuts it off, gets the throw in. We have runners on the corners. So Stokes is 2 for 2 on the day with a couple singles. Titus goes all the way around to third.
Sat back, let the fastball travel and hit it to the right side. So 2 down.
2 outs with runners on the corners. That'll bring to the plate the third baseman, Eli Nealon.
Kneeling hitting 203 with 12 hits.
Nealon in the first inning reached on a fielder's choice. This pitch on the outside corner for a call, strike 1. This hit hard, not hard, but bouncing ball down the third base line.
Good
Over
job.
there is Morris, makes the catch. Strong throw to first for the 3rd out.
Summary of the inning, I think they had 1 hit, 1 error.
1 hit, 1 error. Yep. Well, yeah, 1 hit, 1 error.
No runs and nobody left on base.
No, you actually had 2 left on base.
Our fine sponsors, Stansberry and Associates, Marine Surveyors and Consultants, offering a full range of services for recreational, commercial, and fishing vessels. Good luck, Panthers. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. On Brashear Avenue in Morgan City, Lapco Manufacturing. Feel safe, work smart, look good with Lapco. www.lapco.com. Conrad Industries, serving St. Mary Parish and the marine industry since 1948, wishes the Berwick Panthers good luck. And Lafayette Electric, 1207 Greenwood Street in Morgan City, proud supporter of high school baseball in the Tri-City area.
All right, we're in the middle of the third inning. The Sumner Cowboys with a 4-0 lead over the Berwick Panthers. And the Panthers will start off the bottom of the third inning with their leadoff hitter, Eli Lodrig. He reached first base by hit by pitch to start this game for the Panthers. And then he was forced out at second base. He'll be followed by the 2-hole hitter and DH, Gavin Darby. And then the 3-hole hitter, third baseman, Cole Morris.
Thought Bank McCarty was fishing, but just read his text message. He caught 62 catfish this morning, so you can drop some fillets off at my house, Bill.
First pitch up high for a ball 1. This hit to center field, but the fielder comes in a few steps, backs up a few steps, makes the catch.
Lodry got the fat part of the barrel on the ball, hit it hard, but wind picked up a little bit, hit it right into that wind, right at center fielder Forrest.
Gavin Darby, the DH, bats in the 2-hole. He reached on a fielder's choice.
Darby's been swinging the bat well there, and he, I think every ball he's hit hard. Darby just a sophomore.
And, I think it was him that hit that hard line drive.
To the shortstop yesterday, the first hit of the game, I believe. Friday.
No, it was actually Lodrig.
Lodrig, okay.
Yeah, that hit that hard one where the third baseman had the backhand and made outstanding play, but he tagged it hard, but that was Lodrig. This one stays inside for a ball, 1-0. One out, bases are empty. This is up and in for ball 2. This hit real hard right at the third baseman, but he drops it, picks it up, makes a throw. The third baseman Nealon stays with it and gets the out.
Good recovery right there by Nealon on another hard hit ball by Darby. And I don't see Coach Henry down there arguing the call, so
I thought it was a good call.
It looked pretty close.
It looked good from here.
Darby hit it so hard, third baseman had a lot of time to recover and pick it up and throw him out.
Cole Morris steps in. He flied out in the first inning.
Best curveball that he's thrown today right there. Had good break, bit down a little low, but got the call from the umpire.
There's a breaking ball that comes in for a call strike 2.
Aaron, I have to tell my Texas buddies, Turk and Carrie, hello again, because I found out they were tuned to our competition and not us. So, hey guys, glad y'all found us. Welcome. Looking forward to seeing y'all in about 3.5 weeks.
That was off the handle into the dirt, bouncing back into the net. Count stays 0-2. 2 outs. Bases are clean. This breaking ball in the dirt and outside. ball and 2 strikes.
Morris has been a good hitter for the Panthers, hitting .300.
This popped up out of play down the third baseline, but out of play. Count will stay, a ball and 2 strikes.
The wind is switched, blowing dead out to left now, which is kind of weird. It's blowing straight in at the beginning of the game, more to right.
That's another one on the outside. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs.
Let's see if that foul ball's coming there.
Nope, he took it.
Nice pitch right there.
So 3 up, 3 down for the Cowboys and Titus. And that's 3 complete innings of play. And the Cowboys have picked up 4 runs in the first inning, and it's still 4-0 lead after 3.
Yeah. Key to this game, Titus has been throwing a lot of strikes. I think he hit 2 batters and maybe walk 1, but for the most part, he's been pumping it over the plate, and the Cowboys have been playing good defense behind him. So, key to good. If you throw strikes and play defense, you can hold teams down to not very many runs in baseball. So, at a high school level for sure. Team at Hallamore Shipyard is proud to support Berwick High School in their quest for another state title. Go Panthers. Mayor Duval authored the town council and administration for the town of Berwick wish the Panthers the best of luck in the quarterfinals. Vita Paint and Supply, specializing in interior and exterior house paint with great customer service. Good luck to the Panthers from Leo and everyone at Tri-City Transmission, 230 Bowman Street in Berwick, supporting all of our Tri-City high schools.
Okay, we move to the top of the 4th inning. And the Cowboys will start off with their 8-hole hitter, Landon Matheson, be followed by the left fielder, Turner Buckley. Then we'll go to the top of the batting order and Blaze Sanders.
Once again, if you're just joining us, don't forget Berwick is the home team, so we are in the top of the 4th.
And Matheson struck out swinging to end the first inning. First pitch, knocked down by the third baseman. Not in time. An error?
I don't think Coach Artigo liked the call. I don't think they'll be able to overrule the first base umpire's call, though.
I don't know. Could you get a good look at it?
I thought he was out by about a quarter of a step. I think, Matheson, we talked about that yesterday. The football body, big boy, he didn't get down the line real fast. And
he's a sophomore, and he's probably the biggest kid out there.
He's a big kid, man. He's a good-looking kid, and umpire maybe anticipated him getting there a little bit quicker and called him safe. So, but if he called him safe, then he's safe.
That's what he is.
So he's at first base, and nothing's going to change that now.
And you better worry about what's going to happen next,
so
not
we'll
what happened last.
We'll see if there's a strategy right here to get him to second.
Squares the bunt, pulls the bat back, and he takes it for a call, strike 1.
Turner hitting .232. Turner has 13 stolen bases, which is second on the team, but he's not going to be able to go anywhere if he gets on base with Matheson in front of him. So I think they'll sack him, get him to second, and hope for the best with the Sanders on deck.
Well, he grounded out to second base to start the second inning. And it gets the bunt down, but it's going to roll foul down the first base line.
So now with 2 strikes, strategy may change a little bit. Don't know if he'll try to bunt again with 2 strikes.
Sometimes a 9-hole hitter will bunt with 2 strikes, maybe
Yeah.
more than other people. But this is a 9-hole hitter, if I remember correctly, with a pretty decent batting average.
Well, and talking to Coach tonight, he said his 9-hole hitter is really like his leadoff hitter. So,
Yeah, his other.
you know, he's a good little hitter, 232, 16 hits on the year. We'll see if he opts to try to bunt him again with 2 strikes.
Nope. He swings. And he hit the bat of the runner. The base runner. The ball hit the base runner, so the base runner is out.
And that would have been a close play at first. I think that Radcliffe would have got to it for sure. Now, Buckley runs pretty well though, so if he would have got him at first, you know, this doesn't hurt the Cowboys as much because now there's nobody hampering the speed of Buckley at first base. So we'll see if they opt to try to get something going with the leadoff here. But you know, both teams, Berwick was a little aggressive yesterday, so 3 bases.
This is not going to be caught.
I don't think.
Home plate. This ball hit the ground and then bounced out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think it touched
and
the third
Morris
base.
jumped over it. Home plate umpire said he did not touch it.
Yeah.
The base coach is asking for the get a second opinion.
I think he's calling a
But
hitter
yeah,
back.
he's calling the hitter back.
No, I don't think he touched it.
It
From the
didn't
angle
look
the
like
coach
it,
was
yeah.
at, he may have not been able to see that. But from our angle and the home plate umpire's angle, I think he could see it pretty well. That was a good job by Morris.
Wouldn't 95% of those coaches make that argument whether they saw
Oh,
it or
yeah,
not?
yeah.
That's what I'm
Not
thinking.
me, I wouldn't have
Oh,
done it.
no, that's why I said 95. That's why I said 95.
You got to try.
Yep.
Oh, caught him.
Now let's play it right.
Got him.
Got it.
Good job.
So Buckley caught stealing, picked off for the second out.
Yep. That
2
was
outs.
Just in the process of saying, Berwick stole 3 times yesterday and was thrown out twice, and the Cowboys hadn't tried yet. Well, they got caught right there. Stansberry has a good quick move. He's almost picked off a couple guys over there today and was able to get him.
Did he just? I didn't notice that you may have seen. Did he catch him leaning, or was he actually going?
He was actually stealing.
He was
He
stealing?
took off on
Yeah.
the pickoff. Yeah.
There's a ground ball to short, picked up by Crapell, throws the first.
Nice
And
job.
good job by Matthews over there. Falling forward, made the catch in the dirt.
Jason
for the third out.
Matthews has been a solid defensive first baseman over there in the last couple games. And he made a diving catch in game 1 and was able to get up and get the out on it. And play right there was a good play for him to get that ball thrown off to the right. So Stansberry's done a good job after the first inning, man.
Yep, well, since then, he's got no runs.
Thank our sponsors, A.J. Doman Automotive Family at the foot of the Highway 90 Bridge in Berwick. Best of luck to Carter Whipple and all the Berwick Panthers in the playoffs from their families and friends. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, GJ Curbside. Tiger Island Hardware on Highway 182 in Morgan City, hammering your projects by nailing your needs. Visit us at TIHardware.com. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Okay, moving to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cowboys maintain their 4-0 lead over the Panthers. And the Panthers will start off the bottom of the 4th with their cleanup hitter and center fielder Henry Thurgeson, followed by right fielder Carter Whipple and first baseman Jason Matthews.
Henry had 265 on the year, 22 hits, 8 of those being doubles. So Henry's got a little pop in his bat. Hit a couple balls hard the other night. Hit one into the wind late in the game that looked like he might have had a shot of going out of here, and the wind caught it, and the left fielder was able to run underneath it. But
And that wind does absolutely affect the flight of that.
a lot, it does.
Yeah.
And Coach, I talked to Coach about the decline in home runs. I mean, Berwick has 3 for the whole year, and the Cowboys only have 1 for the whole year. And you know, I think a lot of it is kids hitting the ball middle right more than they were and pulled. But you also have a bat difference. You know, it's a -3 as opposed to the old days of being -5. That could have something to do with it. But home run production hadn't been great for either team this year.
This ground ball down the third base line. It's a fair ball. Throws up high. I don't know if he'd have got him. Huh? What you think? Hit or error?
I think he would have had a shot at him.
Error?
I would have to score that error. He fielded it cleanly and would have had him if he'd have made a good throw. Ball wasn't hit that hard, but it did get down the line and made it a backhand play for the third baseman kneeling over there.
So Ferguson safe at first. That'll bring to the plate right fielder Carter Whipple. Whipple grounded out to the third baseman in the second inning.
Panthers got the start they wanted.
First pitch misses, and the Berwick crowd has been awakened. This ground ball down the third baseline. He makes the catch, throws the ball in right field. So everybody's safe again.
And that time it looked like Nealon kind of let the one before that one get in his head a little bit, threw it wide. And that happens sometimes when you make an error. You press yourself a little bit because you don't want to make another one. We have a visitor on the field.
Here comes a doggy.
Yep.
Somebody's dog is coming out. And then he just sits down.
Well, it could have been worse. He could have went out there while the ball was running around. But
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's got to be somebody's dog. Beautiful dog. Looks like a little Australian shepherd.
He said he wants to check out the game,
That's
huh?
the rally dog.
Yeah. But for who?
I don't think he wants to leave, though.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anybody's looking to take ownership of the dog. Friendly little dogs, if they don't let just anybody pick them up.
I think he's trying to kill the momentum of the Cowboys.
So, a couple errors. Got runners on first and second.
All right, there's a decision for Coach. Does he try to get back in it right here and bunt and get him in scoring position, or does he let Matthews hit?
Matthews got hit by a pitch in the second inning. Got left on base at second base.
Runner at first is being held on with a runner at second. That's kind of unusual.
Gets a piece of this one, just enough to knock it in the dirt. Comes all the way, bounces off the back wall.
Yep. Coach is opting to try to get a bigger inning than 2, so he's letting Matthews hit right here.
Matthews bats in the 6th hole. On deck is left fielder Zachary Kitchen. Squaring the bunt this time, pulls it back. Wow, that's
Well, it was called a strike, and it's a strike.
yeah.
Didn't really look like one from here, but now it's 0-2. So
0-2 pitch.
does he still try to bunt him with 0-2 now? Didn't have him bunting on 0-0, had him bunting on 0-1, and now it's 0-2.
There's the catcher.
Infield fly, the batter will be out.
Yeah, no one called it. I didn't hear, there you go, Victor. I thought I did give the signal.
Yeah.
That was an infield fly, and for those that don't know, with runners on first and second base, and no outs or 1 out, anything that can be caught with reasonable effort by an infielder is an infield fly. The batter is automatically out, and the runners can stay put whether the ball is caught or not caught.
Now, I'll give you a scenario that actually happened in the pros. It was runners at first and second, nobody out. It was an infield fly. The runner at first was running on the pitch, did not see the infield fly. The runner at second saw the infield fly, so he stopped. The runner at first passed up the runner at second, therefore he was out. The batter was out. The ball came down, landed on top of the base runner's head at second, so he was out. So
wow.
triple play.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody followed me at home on that, but you can Google it. It was a minor league game with Buck Showalter coaching it, but a triple play on an infield fly, and nobody touched the baseball.
Wow. Except the runner going to second. We're on second base.
Except the runner at second, it hit him in the head.
Yeah.
They're going.
Runners are going. The throw down to third. Everybody's safe.
And that's a great job of coaching right there. Even though you're down by 4, you picked up something that Titus was doing. He was looking one time the whole time, so the Panthers picked that up. And as soon as he moved, they were rolling. So now they're in scoring position, so the bunt opportunity doesn't hurt them as bad that they missed, because now they have runners in scoring position with one out again.
1-1 count on Zachary Kitchen. This is up high for a ball, 2 balls and a strike.
Panthers need at least a couple this inning.
Yeah, you'd like to see them scratch 1 or 2 at least. At least get those 2 runners that are on base. You have your 7-hole hitter at the plate right now. This pitch is inside, 3-1 count.
Well, Zach does have power. He did hit one out against Caldwell. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit blowing in right here, but we don't need a home run. We just need a double in the gap somewhere and score those 2 runs.
Ball 4. This pitch is up a little bit for ball 4, so pitcher will draw the walk and load the bases.
We'll take that. So now
that'll bring Evan Crappell to the plate. Crappell struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. Stokes wants to talk to his pitcher.
234 in the year.
Bases are loaded with 1 out.
I think the Cowboys are going to play regular defense right here. They may have third baseman coming home first, but the middle infield will try to turn it in the middle and yield the run. Well, it's 1 out, so if they turn the infield, there won't be any runs. So they're going to play
a runner at first.
It's 1 out. I was thinking nobody out, but 1 out, yeah.
Fastball on the outside corner for call strike 1.
Berwick is not playing for 1 right here. They're playing for more than 1, so I don't anticipate any kind of squeeze or anything like that. They're trying to get a couple runs on the board.
Fouls this one straight back in the net. That'll run the count, 0-2.
Good pitch to hit right there. Evan was a little bit under it. So 0-2, looking for one of those curveballs in the dirt. They get by the catcher right here, and we can score a run on a pass ball. Stokes has done a good job of blocking balls.
It's up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Came with the fastball. Nowhere to put him.
Comes your 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Floated a curveball. Evan thought about it and finally pulled the trigger right there. Had a little too much time to think about that when it floated in. It looked like he wasn't going to swing, and all of a sudden he says, oh man, this might be a strike. So I better swing. So looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter right here.
Yeah, let's see, we got somebody coming up. Let's see. Leif Bella will bat. Bella will bat for the catcher, Lane Rogers. First pitch is up high for a ball. Bella is batting in the 9-hole spot, so if he can figure out a way to get on base, we'll move to the top of the batting order. Bases are loaded. This is fouled straight back into the net.
Good pitch to hit right there. Good aggressive cut by Leif. Just got under it a little bit.
He had it timed up, like I said, he just a little bit under it.
I think Titus will try to be too fancy right here. He just wants to throw a strike and let his defense play behind him.
This is popped up to the right field. Right fielder going back, going back, going back. Runs it down, makes the catch for the third out. So the Panthers leave the bases loaded.
Nice play by Temple right there. Bella hit it hard. The ball went to the right corner, kept fading to the right. And Temple just drifted over and made a nice play on that ball. So Panthers threatened but couldn't get anything out of it right there. So leave the bases loaded.
Well, now, Tim, both crowds are getting into the ball game and trying to see who can make the most noise, and we're sitting right between them, and I love it. It's great.
Great crowd here today.
Yeah,
once again, we've had tremendous support and great hospitality here in Kentwood, Louisiana. Home of Britney Spears.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Britney around the ballpark, though.
Okay, so we've played 4 complete. And the Cowboys picked up 4 runs in the first inning, and that is still your score. Cowboys 4, Panthers 0.
And I'd like to thank our sponsors, Stansberry and Associates, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Manufacturing, Conrad Industries, and Lafayette Electric.
Tim, the Panthers have gotten people on base. They've left 6 runners on base in 4 innings.
Dang.
This last inning, they had them loaded.
Yeah.
But unable to scratch a run across.
Well, Bella hit it hard. I mean, just got it in the air and it hung up a little too long, but nice play by Temple, and it drifted back to catch it.
Okay, as we start the top of the 5th, the Cowboys will start that off with the second baseman, Mason Thornton. Thornton grounded out to the pitcher in the first and flied out to the right fielder in the second. So he is 0 for 2 on the day, and he's looking at an 0-2 count right here.
Thornton's a kid that the Panthers do not want on base, has 17 stolen bases. He's hitting .239.
And this is a foul tip into the catcher's mitt for the 3rd strike. And that, boys and girls, is the difference between a foul that's tipped and a foul tip.
Lane was
This
able to
one was
hold on
caught,
to that.
and you can strike out. If it was a foul ball back into the net, the batter would still be batting.
Yeah.
But he struck out.
Good job of holding on by Rogers.
This is hit deep to left. Going back until short half the pitch. On his way to second base, that's Connor Forrest. Those comes in. And Tim, I think that's going to be your first extra base hit.
Forrest hitting .355. That's his 7th double of the year.
So with 1 out and a runner on second base, your cleanup hitter and today's starting pitcher, Ori Titus, he is 1 for 2 on the day. He reached on an error, and he singled in the first and scored a run.
Titus hitting .299, 28 RBI. He's looking for 29 right here.
This hit hard again out to left field. But standing out there is Kitchen. This time he makes the catch for the second out.
Ball was well hit.
Oh, yeah.
Right at Kitchen.
So with 2 outs and a runner on second base, that'll bring the 5-hole hitter to the plate, right fielder Ethan Temple. Temple was hit by a pitch in the first and scored, and flied out to shortstop in the third.
Temple has the second highest average on the Cowboy team at 353. 18 RBI.
Home plate umpire, I'm not sure what he was doing over there, but a couple of ladies went into the dugout.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if we have an injury in there or what's going on, but so we do have something. But anyway, back behind the plate and ready to go. Ethan Temple, left-handed hitter. This pitch stays outside for a ball. Again, pitch misses outside. Ball 2, 2-0 to count. 2 outs, runner on second base. In the top of the 5th inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
A good pitch right there. Got him to chase that tailing fastball.
2 balls and a strike, 2 outs. It's down to third. Picks up, throws to first in time. So the double stays on second base.
Good inning.
That was Morris over there with the good defensive play. And the 3rd out. So we gave up a hit, but no runs. 1 left on.
You know, ever since the first, Stansberry's been doing what they wanted him to do. And had a little trouble in the first with hit batters and a couple walks, but he settled down real well after that.
Yeah. His first 5 batters, he hit 3 of them.
Yeah.
And 1 singled.
Yeah.
And 1 grounded out. So
took him a while to
since
find
then,
his rhythm.
You know, he's been doing much, much better.
Yeah. Yep. Thank our sponsors, Innomore Offshore and Fabrication, Stazione, Patterson State Bank, and Bayou Lanyap. Summer is close, Aaron.
Yep. Seems
like a little cool front coming at the end of the week, though.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Had 4 hits.
No, that's Jewel Sumner.
No, that was him.
No, looking at the wrong thing.
None. We're gonna break up that number. All we need to say is got one.
Yeah. Okay.
Just talking and looking at hits, and we discovered that Panthers have not gotten a hit yet. Titus has shut him down on the mound so far.
Blaze plays shortstop.
They've had a few base runners, but none of them got there by virtue of a hit. And the Panthers will start off with the top of the batting order in Eli Lodrig. Lodrig got hit by a pitch to start off this ball game in the bottom of the first, rather the Panther side of it. And he flied out to the center fielder. He's got a 2-0 count right here. so he can get a little choosy. Now he can be very choosy. 3-0 count. Eli Lodrig is your leadoff hitter. And he draws a walk on 4 pitches.
Good start for the Panthers. 4 straight from Titus. Hadn't seen that all game right there.
So your leadoff hitter, who also leads off the bottom of the 5th, draws the walk. And that'll bring to the plate your DH, Gavin Darby. Darby reached on a fielder's choice and grounded to third, so he's 0 for 2 today. This pitch catches the outside corner for a call strike 1.
You know, I've seen Darby hit the ball hard both games. He's been hitting fastballs to the left side and hitting curveballs to the right side. So.
They asked for timeout. It's going to be a foul ball.
Man, it was hit hard, missed by about 6 inches.
Oh, he did miss it by a whole lot. But
you know, Darby was trying to get time right there and didn't get it from the umpire. He pulled his hand down and too pretty of a pitch to pass up and jumped all over it. So
just because he asked for it doesn't mean he's gotten it, because the pitcher was too close to getting his pitching motion started.
Now Artigo's arguing, Coach Artigo over there trying to show fair or foul, but
I don't know if he's arguing the fair or foul or the timeout request.
That call is going to be.
Yeah, because
I think she was trying to argue fair because he's pointing at the ground over there where the ball hit.
Wouldn't he be talking to the wrong umpire?
But the umpire at home made that call because he's
over there.
That's the home plate umpire's call.
Oh yeah.
The way the umpires are positioned, they have one at second, one at first, and then the home plate umpire.
0-2 pitch to Darby.
Nice.
There's a slap to the right field. It's going to be a one hopper to the right fielder. So it's the Panthers' first hit of the game.
And once again, good job by Gavin, man, with 0-2 count. Hit the ball where it was pitched, poked it out to right, so now first and second, nobody out.
That'll bring to the plate the 3-hole hitter and third baseman Cole Morris. Morris is 0 for 2. He flied out in the first and struck out looking in the third.
Panthers got a little bit going on right here. Morris hitting 300, squaring the bunt. Not sure if he's going to keep it out there.
Well,
squaring this early. Yeah. I think he might be scratching. No movement from anywhere. First baseman's way in, but yeah, it looked like he fouled it.
It sounded like he fouled it.
Sounded like he fouled it.
If it wasn't, it was a call strike. In either case, it's a strike, strike 1.
Didn't look like Cole made a great effort to try to bunt it, though.
Well, he pulled it back. I think he might have pulled it back a little bit late, and it tipped it
squaring
back.
Again, so.
Gets the bunt down, it's going to roll foul.
And, you know, that's where you want to go with it if you're going to bunt it, because your first baseman's halfway down the line. Your pitcher has to cover that right side, so, you know. Cole runs fairly well, and you know, Titus has a long way to go to get that ball. And then you're looking at the catcher who threw 110 pitches a day and a half ago, so he'd have to make a pretty tough throw right there. So.
Okay, the 0-2 pitch. Titus checks the runners and delivers.
Oh.
Woo, that was close.
He could have called that one.
Yeah, that seemed close enough to call. Anyway.
That's one of those pitches where it's 0-0, you probably get it. 0-2, he didn't want to call him out on that, but pretty good pitch by Titus. Not where you want an 0-2 pitch, though. That was pretty hittable.
This one is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out with runners on first and second base for your third baseman, Cole Morris. This is a foul ball. This bounced off his leg, his front leg, left leg. Might have hit him a little more than I thought it did. It definitely bounced off his leg. Umpire will give Morris a few seconds here to walk it off.
Yep.
He does. He says, "Okay, I'm ready."
Well, we'll see. Coach Artigo being very conservative, butting the 3-hole, down by 4 in the 5th, trying to get a couple. So, man, that he can't bunt. We'll see what happens.
This is hit to right field. This is going to get down for a single. So that'll load the bases.
And I think Coach will take that over a bunt any day. So
absolutely. That'll load the bases with nobody out. And cleanup hitter Henry Thurgerson coming to the plate.
Lodrig didn't get a real good jump on that, so he was held up. And with your clean-o hitter, you know, if you don't get that good jump, with nobody out, he's got a pretty good chance of scoring from third.
Thurgerson is 0 for 2 today. He reached once on an error. Swing and a miss. Might have had one of them Grand Slam swings right there. He wanted to hit it hard, couldn't quite catch it.
Cowboys playing regular D with a 4-run cushion right here, looking for an out. They'll give up a run or two. They just want an out.
And this is hit to third. They'll step on the bag, throw to first. And McIntyre at first. 1 run will score, gets the force.
I'm surprised Neely didn't go home on that. You know, it was a tough double play right there. But he had the guy at home. It was hit right to him. It would have been an easy throw, but he opted to go to first right there.
So Lodrig comes in to score. Darby is out at third. Now we have runners on first and second base.
But they got what they wanted. They wanted an out right there more than anything. They did yield a run, but he easily could have threw the Lodrig out at home. So a break for the Panthers right there, really.
Yep. We're going to have a pinch runner for Lodrig. No, I'm sorry, that's for Morris. Pinch runner, Lodrig scored. The pinch runner is for Morris.
Yeah. Henry did a good job getting down the line right there. Ball was hit not super hard, but nearly had a shot at two. But
I'm like you. I thought he had a play at home.
I thought he had an easy play at home.
Yeah.
No obstructions, hit right at him. But
okay, now up is Carter Whipple, the right fielder. Swing and a miss. Whipple is 0 for 2. He grounded to third, and he reached on an error.
Whip hitting .293 with 6 doubles on the year, 14 singles. Does have 1 triple.
Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Pulled off a little bit on that cut right there. Trying to get around that outside pitch, so you have to kind of let it travel a little bit and go with it.
0-2 pitch with 1 out. This is popped up out of play behind the first base dugout.
I think Whip wants that one back, man. A beautiful pitch to hit for 0-2 right there.
So the count will stay, 0-2. Pitch misses.
Panthers stole off Titus a while ago. He's not looked to second base, so if Coach did it with a 4-run deficit, with a 3-run deficit, he may be looking to do it again.
Yep.
Doesn't seem to be too worried about the guy at second. He did look that time.
This is popped up down the first base line, and it'll come down out of play behind the first base dugout. The count will stay 1-2.
Good at bat by Whipple. Got 0-2 on him, and he's fouled a couple off, and
got one
more
ball.
pitches he sees. Titus is a 2-pitch pitcher, it looks like. Fastball, curveball. Hadn't seen anything other than that. So Whipple has seen both of his pitches. He's been going at him with a steady dose of fastballs right here.
This ground ball to third. Steps on third base, throws the first, not there. So the run. So Whipple hits the ball to third, gets the force out there.
Nealon made a nice play there. That ball was harder hit. Had a shot at 2. Threw it a little wide to first base.
So Thurgerson will stand on third.
Panthers had runners all over the bases this inning, but only managed to get 1 run in so far. So with first and third right here, we'll see what's the plan to get that run in.
Coming to the plate is Jason Matthews. Matthews was hit by a pitch in the second and flied out to the pitcher in the fourth. Oh, he goes after a high one. Swing and a miss for strike 1. This pitch misses outside for a ball.
Kind of a delay steal.
Yeah. I think that's we got a.
I'm surprised.
Equipment issue with the catcher's mitt.
I'm surprised there was no effort to try to throw the guy out at second. If I'm up by 3,
with 2 outs,
and he's floating to second base on a delay, and really more like a first and third situation. He just kind of trotted, hoping somebody would throw it at him.
Yeah, might have been hoping for that.
You get the out. Do you want to get the out and yield a run is the question, or do you want to try to get it out? Base hit right here scores 2.
But you not only got to get the run in, but you got to get the run in before the out is made.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 away. One ball, 1 strike. This pitch is up and in for ball 2. These last couple of innings, Titus has thrown quite a bit more pitches than he threw in the first 3.
Yeah.
He faced 1, 2, 3, 6 hitters in the 4th, and this is his 6th hitter here in the 5th. This pitch misses for ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. I don't think I'd give a hitter as big as Matthews too much to hit here with first base open.
Yeah.
2 outs, first base open.
Yeah.
On deck is the 7-hole hitter.
Struck out 19 times this year, so.
This pitch is up high for ball 4. So Matthews draws a walk to load the bases.
And now he's going to face Kinchin. Kinchin, a lot of power for the Panthers, hitting .217. Only has 1 double, 16 singles. He has a lone home run for the Panthers, but Zach has some good power right here, and Panthers are looking for something in the gap to get him a couple runs.
Well, so far today, Zach is 0 for 1. He reached on an error in the 2nd, and he got a walk in the 4th, and he was left on base both times.
Coach B.N. DeLilio out there to talk to his pitcher, and we were talking to him before the game. Coach prepped at Amite High and played a couple years at LSU with Ben McDonnell and Russ Springer over there, so he was in good company at LSU. They did win a national championship while he was on the team,
Right.
and also won one after he finished his eligibility and was an equipment guy. So he's been there twice, and he was able to win one and get a ring. Super class coach, been here for 30 years, coaching baseball. And on the other end, you have Coach Ortego, first year as a head coach, and here he is in the quarters. He's got some good assistance with Coach Ludd Henry, who's been in Berwick forever, and great player at Berwick High, also a great player at McNeese. Had the good fortune of playing with Ludd for the American Legion post-96 team, Coat All-Stars, Sheriff League, and also in American Legion, Merchant Baseball back home. So
He's also got Zach Stewart on there as an assistant
Zach
coach
Stewart,
as well.
yep.
Former Berwick High graduate.
Got so busy talking about Ludd, I forgot about Zach.
Yeah.
But Ludd was a good one, Aaron.
Yeah, I remember Ludd playing ball.
Ludd could hit, man.
And he was a linebacker on the football team.
He was a basketball player, good in basketball.
He actually played football with Zach Stewart's daddy, James.
Did he really?
Football team. Yep.
You're aging us.
That's all right. Y'all all younger than me. There's a ground ball hit to short. He's going to trot over the second for the force out there.
Cowboys dodged the bullet right there. That was a hard hit ball right at the shortstop, though.
So that's back-to-back innings that the Panthers have left the bases loaded.
And Berwick is a home team. They'll have 2 more at-bats. I'd like to thank Hallamore Shipyards, Town of Berwick, Vita Paint and Supply, and Tri-City Transmission for your continued support of Tri-City Baseball.
Well, we've played 5 complete innings, and through 5, the Cowboys have 4. The Panthers have 1. 4-1. Moving to the 6th inning.
Kyle Stansberry is still in for the Panthers. Pitch count may be getting a little up. He only threw 1 inning on Thursday, and he had yesterday rest, so he's good to go as long as he can go.
Well, in the 4th inning, he faced 3 hitters, and in the 5th inning, he only faced 4.
And then, you know, when you get down, you're getting, the thing about it is, you know, you're not playing just for this game. You're playing, the Panthers have to think about next game if there's a possibility of that. Right now, it's 4-1. Panthers have 2 more innings to score.
The Cowboys, to start the 6th inning, the Cowboys will start off with the 6-hole hitter, the catcher, Lane Stokes, followed by 3rd baseman Eli Nealon, and then the 1st baseman, Landon Matheson. There's a fastball for the call, strike 1. This pitch misses inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stokes definitely looks to hit the ball to the opposite side. Off the plate, curls in a little bit, so all of his momentum's going to go center right. So
he hit that one into the dirt, and it rolled towards the 3rd base dugout, which is where the Panthers are. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And this one misses way outside. That'll run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch misses for ball 4. So Stokes leads off the top of the 6th with a walk.
Stokes only has 1 stolen base on the year, so it doesn't look like he's a base threat. So we'll see if they're playing for some insurance right here. Nealon hitting .203.
Stokes was actually 2 for 2 for the day, and now he just drew a walk.
Yeah.
And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher.
So I look for possibly a bunt right here.
At the plate is third baseman Eli Nealon. This pitch misses inside.
Looks like they're going to swing.
Nealon is 0 for 2. He reached on a fielder's choice and grounded to third.
Courtesy runner is Reese Wicker, who has 4 stolen bases on the year, so a little more of a threat.
And Coach Artigo wants to talk to his pitcher, see how he's feeling.
I don't know if Berwick has, we can't really see the bullpen from here, if they have anybody working or not. Very crowded place over here, a good crowd. Not a whole lot of seating capacity. Field's a beautiful field. Once again, the winner of this series will go to the semifinals.
What was that?
I don't know what he's upset about.
It's not a, something, they made a ruling, it's not a rule?
Coach Henry getting a little hot under the collar over there.
I wonder where,
I didn't see what happened to get the...
This pitch is inside, up a
pretty
little
good
bit.
pitch right there. Maybe a little upset with Coach Henry. Technology has taken over. Signals are from the dugout, but they come by virtue of kind of like a little walkie-talkie now.
Right,
They're
yeah,
not.
'cause I've seen some
They're not
catches,
giving
yeah.
the signals from the old days. I think that speeds up the game also. You know, Coach Henry talks to the walkie-talkie to Rogers behind the plate. I don't think Rogers can speak back. I think it's a one-way deal.
Yeah,
But
I think so too.
nice pitch.
There's a pitch for a strike, 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out with a runner on first base. At the plate is Eli Nealon.
It's a good pitch to hit and run on. We'll see if they have anything going. Stansberry's good move to first. Has picked one off already. Maybe throwing over there here, and there he is.
4-1, Cowboys leading in the top of the 6th inning. They're batting with nobody out and a runner on first base. He drew a walk to get there. This ground ball to third is going to be a fair ball. It's right down the third base line inside fair territory. So that's a single for Nealon. That'll put runners on first and second with nobody out.
So yeah, first and second, nobody out. You got Matherson coming up. Matherson hitting 140. Very well could see a square around bunt right here.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a change of pitcher. I think this, didn't he come to him out there one time already this inning? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he talked to him once.
That's the second time out, so he's going to come out. Let's see who's going to go to the mound. Somebody that's out in the field is coming to the mound. Who's that? Oh, that's Morris.
No, that's
No, wait, 5 is that Trapion?
no.
Lodrig.
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 Ian.
Eli Lodrig.
Eli.
He was at second.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, he was at second base. He went to the mound. Let's see who's out there at second base.
And Radcliffe still at second. Lodrig was in the outfield. Lodrig was in no, Lodrig was at second.
Yeah, he
You're
was
right.
at second base.
Well, Radcliffe's in there now.
Yeah. Radcliffe. maybe
Radcliffe's
next
coming in.
At second?
Yeah.
4.
Ratcliffe's entering at second.
Yeah, Ratcliffe went to second.
So
And
they didn't make a double switch.
stayed at short.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
low
only
drink, yeah,
defensive
so-
move is
right.
going to be
It's,
Stansberry out, and so DH will probably still be in the game,
Right.
and he'll be DHing for Ratcliffe unless Ratcliffe hits for himself.
Probably he'll be DHing, yeah, because Ratcliffe was. They
Threw
were
that one at
DHing.
us.
Yeah, they were DHing for him in the first game. He
Yeah.
played.
Okay.
He was at second
Yeah.
base in the first game, and they were DHing for him.
So we have runners at first and second, nobody out. So those two runners are Stansberry, so we can't close the book on Stansberry yet. After the first inning, man, he did his job. In a little trouble right here, but we'll see if Lodry can bail him out. I think the Cowboys are going to be looking to score at least one this inning. I'm thinking Matheson will be putting it on the ground myself. What do you think, Aaron?
I don't know.
I think I would.
This is the 8-hole here.
Matheson doesn't run real well. You have a double play threat. You got 8-9-1 coming up. Or 9-1 coming up. Let's see what they do.
This pitch.
And they tried it.
Yep. Landon Matheson at the plate. He struck out in the first inning and reached on an error in the fourth inning.
Squared around, fouled at that time. He'll probably do it again. Berwick's in a cover one. They're holding third baseman Morris over there. They're going to send the first baseman down to cover the bunt, and what that means is Lodrig will have to get the right side along with the catcher, Rogers. So
Ooh. Did he try to hold up and the ball came out?
I think that's what happened.
I think
Yeah,
that
I
nobody
couldn't
was
tell if it
covering.
hit the runner.
He turned to throw, maybe he didn't see anybody covering because I saw him talking to his infielders.
May have tried to fake it.
Yeah. But anyway, everybody goes back to where they started from. The 0-1 pitch, squaring the bunt, pulls it back. It's a ball. Panthers are not in a position where they want to give up any more runs, that's for sure. And the Cowboys looking to add a couple more insurance runs here. At the plate is Landon Matheson. He is the 8-hole hitter. Squaring the bunt, gets the bunt down. It's caught. Looked to throw to third, changed his mind, went to first.
Yep.
Successful sacrifice bunt.
Good job by Matheson. Didn't bunt it to the third base side, which would have been a little bit hard to play, but almost snuck it by Matthews right there.
Yeah.
But good job by Jason Matthews to get it and get the out on that. So
with one out, runners on second and third base now. That'll bring to the plate the 9-hole hitter, the left fielder, Turner Buckley.
squeeze possibility right here with the 9-hole to try to get that insurance run, but don't think they're going to do that. Buckley, a .232 hitter. Buckley has good wheels.
Goes back. Oh, nobody looking. And the runner went back to third. He wasn't paying attention. He flipped to the plate. Nobody was there.
And I don't know if that was supposed to be a safety squeeze or a regular squeeze. It looked like the runner may have been coming. But when Buckley pulled back, the runner stopped and was going back to third, and then the pass ball happened. So
it's a ball and a strike.
They're going to try to get that run in, and safety squeeze. You don't bunt anything but a strike, and you don't take off until the ball touches the bat. So I think that must have been a safety squeeze and not a suicide squeeze. That would be the difference between suicide and safety.
Suicide, you would take off on.
Suicide, you take off,
right early,
and you bunt it anywhere it's at.
Yeah, you got to get a piece.
Safety, you bunt a strike, and you kind of don't take off until the ball's on the ground.
Oh, and it hits him.
And that's not what the Panthers wanted right there, to hit the 9-0 and bring the lead off up.
Let's go, Panthers, turn two, let's go.
And I believe that's the fourth batter that's been hit by a pitch for the Cowboys. And that loads the bases with 1 out. And the Cowboys move now to the top of the batting order, and Blaze Sanders. Sanders was hit by a pitch in the first.
Yeah, Sanders is
and
a
then grounded
2-11.
to third and grounded to short, so he's 0 for 2 on the day.
Yeah, not a high average hitter, 2-11. 14 singles and 2 doubles of his 16 hits for the year.
There's a fastball on the outside corner for a call, strike 1.
If Lodrig could live there, good pitch.
He'd love to get a strikeout right here.
Outside corner at the knees.
Or an infield pop fly. It's a foul tip. For strike 2, nothing in 2. Lodrig with a pretty good fastball. Huh?
Yeah, we'll see if he stays with the fastball or tries to throw the breaking ball. The only thing about that breaking ball, you throw it in the dirt with that runner at third, so you just have to keep it out of the dirt.
This misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yeah, he'd love to get a strikeout right here.
Yeah.
And the Cowboys want almost anything except that or a double play. The infield's playing up. This is popped up.
Infield fly.
It's an infield fly right here. Just everybody be smart. Yep. That's Crapell with the out.
Good job by Radcliffe coming in and getting the out. Has a chance to get out of this inning with bases loaded now.
That'll bring the 2-hole hitter and second baseman Mason Thornton to the plate. Thornton is 0 for 3 on the day. He grounded out to the pitcher, flied out to right field, and struck out swinging in the 5th.
Mason hitting .239 on the year. Ten singles, 3 doubles.
Thornton bats with 2 outs and the bases loaded. This pitch is low and away for a ball.
We're talking about the sliding mittens on the way up here. They seem to be pretty popular. Got one in the back pocket of the hitter. Yeah, first base has got one on. Second runner at second has one on.
I don't know. It just doesn't look
How the game has changed, man.
It just doesn't look right.
You could bake a couple cakes in between innings and go pull them out.
Got an oven mitt on.
Yeah, all about protection now. But
Ooh, wow, what happened there?
Man, I thought he was going to pull the trigger on that one.
I know.
He's called that all day.
Nowhere to put him. Got a 3-0 count.
Will he swing? I don't think so.
I doubt it. It's ball 4. That'll force a run in. So the Cowboys get that run back, and they have their 4-run lead again.
Forrest Connor, highest average on the team at 355 up. Has 27 hits on the year, 15 RBI.
This slide drive is right at the shortstop to end the inning.
Ball hit hard, but right at Crapel for out number 3. So the Panthers really dodge a bullet right there. Only give up 1, so.
Yep, only 1 base hit.
Being the home team, they still have 2 more at-bats. If they need the last one. Maybe they'll have a big inning right here. So. Thank our sponsors, A.J. Dolman Automotive Family, G&J Curbside, Tiger Island Hardware, and Allen's Communication.
Okay, we're in the middle of the 6th inning. And the Cowboys are leading the Panthers by a score of 5-1. For the Panthers, they will start off with their 8-hole hitter and shortstop, Evan Crapel, will be followed by Lane Rogers. Then they'll move to the top of the batting order and Eli Lodry. Crapel will step in to start off the bottom of the 6th. Crapel is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Looking to get on base any kind of way he can. Well, Coach Henry and the home plate umpire are joking and laughing with each other now. So they made up.
I'll find out after the game what that was about. I just heard Lud saying something about, I'll just go out there and throw a ground ball in, so I have no clue what he was talking about. Titus still on the hill for the Cowboys, and man, Stokes just threw that ball down like his arm's not sore at all.
Yeah.
I guess it's called youth.
Yeah, that's got a lot to do with it. Okay. So Titus completes his warm-up tosses, and Crapel steps in the batter's box. Goes after this one, fouls it in the dirt, bounces off the brick wall, and rolls back on the field. The 0-1 pitch. This is up and away. Evens the count at a ball and a strike. This is up high. Ball 2, 2 balls, 1 strike. This is going to drop in for a base hit. Lifts it over the shortstop's head in front of the left fielder.
Yeah, that's a good Panther start here in the bottom of the
single.
6th inning.
That's only their 2nd hit of the ball game.
Hit a few balls hard right at him.
Right.
Need to get a string of hits right here.
That'll bring to the plate the 9-hole hitter and catcher, Lane Rogers. Rogers struck out looking in the 2nd and flied out to right in the 4th. There's fastball for a strike.
Panthers looking for the big inning right here.
Well, the last 2 innings, the Panthers left the bases loaded both times and only scored 1 run during that period, but they're getting people on base now.
Yeah.
And Titus is having to throw a lot more pitches than he did those first 3 innings.
Yeah.
1 ball, 1 strike right now on Rogers. Runner on first with nobody out. This is high and tight. for ball 2. This is popped up out of play somewhere. Once it hit the net and bounced back in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. High heater with 2 strikes.
Came right on that inside, right above the
And
handle.
inside a little bit to boot.
It's a
you know.
good pitch.
Yeah.
Hardest pitch to lay off is that high and in fastball because it just looks so pretty coming in.
Hardest to lay off and hardest to hit.
And then when you swing, it's just right above the handle.
So we move to the top of the batting order, and Eli Lodrig at the plate. Lodrig walked and scored the only run for the Panthers in the 5th inning. And otherwise, he's 0 for 2. He grounded. No, he got hit by a pitch, so he's 0 for 1. Got hit by a pitch in the 1st inning and flied out to center field in the 3rd. So he's 0 for 1. Hit by a pitch and walked and scored 1 run.
Pretty good idea right there, Lodrig. Trying to bunt, base hit bunt to the first base side. You know, Matheson would have to come off if he hit it hard enough. And that would put the sole responsibility basically on the pitcher to cover that right side.
This pitch misses outside for a ball, 2 balls and a strike.
Titus has been 2 balls and a strike to all 3 hitters this inning, so getting behind the hitters. Should come with a good pitch to hit right here.
Swing and a miss. And it was a good pitch to hit.
It was a good
Just
pitch,
missed it.
low and away.
That evens the count at 2-2. Cowboys defense playing pretty much straight away. This is popped up in the short left field, center field. Made the catch, nice. I was blocked out there. I couldn't tell if he caught it or it hit the ground,
Yeah.
but he caught it.
Nice play.
Fly ball to the center fielder is for the 2nd out.
Forrest being very aggressive on that, didn't let it fall in. Looked like it had a good chance of falling in
When he first
when
hit it, I
Lodrig
thought
hit
it
it,
was.
but Forrest came strong and then tried to throw him out at first, threw it away, but good job by the pitcher over there backing up the base to keep the runner from going to second.
This is popped up, out of play, straight back. At the plate is the DH, Gavin Darby. Darby singled in the 5th inning. He has one of the only 2 hits in the ball game for the Panthers.
As we stated earlier, Darby's hit the ball solid every time. He hits it solid again, but right back to the pitcher.
Back to the pitcher. Goes to first for the 3rd out.
And he runs well, too. Just a sophomore, so Darby's going to be something to watch in the next couple years.
Well, we had a leadoff walk and never got him to second base.
Well, the Panthers are going to have to work for this one, being 4 runs down. They are the home team, remember, so they do get to bat again. One more at bat. And if the Panthers can't pull it out, then we'll just have to stay around and play another
We
one.
get another ball game.
So,
All for the same
good
price.
day for baseball. A little bit warm, but
I tell you, we did a bunch of games last year in Assumption. 2 out of 3 series, and every one of them went 3 games.
wow.
Last week, or 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
we went to North Vermilion
Well, this would
for
be
Assumption and North Vermilion, and that was 3 games.
this would be the 3rd
Yeah.
week in a row Berwick would go 3 games.
Yeah,
so.
Berwick's been 3 games in every series.
Yeah. And both these teams seem to be pretty deep in pitching. They don't have a dominant stopper. They're just pitchers that throw strikes with decent breaking balls and seem to play pretty good defense most of the time. They've had bad errors in both games.
Yeah.
Today, Berwick had one bad inning, and that accounts for 4 of the 5 runs that the Cowboys have. So, I'd like to thank Stansberry and Associates, Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, Lapco Marine, or Lapco Manufacturing rather, Conrad Industries, and Lafayette Electric for your continued support of Panther baseball.
So we go to the 7th inning.
Lodry still on the hill for the Panthers.
Jewel Sumner Cowboys lead the Berwick High Panthers by a score of 5-1. They scored 4 runs in the top of the first inning, and have managed to get that to hold up and still have the 4-run lead, 5-1. Starting off in the top of the 7th inning will be the cleanup hitter, Ori Titus. He's today's starting pitcher. He singled in the first, reached on an error in the third, and lined out to left field in the 5th.
Titus at .299 on the year.
There's a good heater on the outside for strike 1.
Good pitch.
Oh, that's going to hit him. And another hit by pitch. And I believe that's going to be 5 for the Panthers. They hit 3 in the first inning.
Yeah.
And they
It's
had
at least 5, yeah.
And 1 in the 6th, and then they're going to start off the 7th with hit by pitch.
Titus has 5 stolen bases.
And that pitch on the outside corner for a call strike at the plate is Ethan Temple, the right fielder. He's one of those guys that got hit in the first inning. And then he flied out to short and he grounded to third. You know, Tim, it's one thing to get hit by a pitch. Just don't hit me on ball 4, okay?
Yeah. Well, I mean, hit me with the breaking ball too.
Well, yeah, just don't hit me, but not with ball 4. Not on ball 4. I'm getting nothing for the play.
Yeah.
Gets the bunt down, picks it up. He's going to go to first in time.
Good job.
Successful
Good bunt.
sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, Titus made no effort to get out of the way of that one. A floating curveball on the inside. So if you want to get hit, that's what you want to get hit by.
Right.
Not that fastball that thumps you in the ribs, but good job, good bunt right there. Cowboys playing for a little bit more insurance.
That'll bring Lane Stokes to the plate. That's today's catcher.
Stokes hitting .286.
He's 1 for 2 on the day. He's 1 for 2, and he also drew a walk. No, I'm sorry, he is 2 for 2.
Yeah.
He got forced at second base in the first inning after he singled.
Yeah, Stokes hits the ball to the outside. You can see his stance is closed, and when the ball's coming, he actually closes a little bit more and swings to hit the ball to middle right.
Lodrig goes to second. Runners back in time.
You see that a lot. He stands off the plate about 2 feet, but his step is inside toward the plate, closing himself off some more. So, you know, if you could bust him inside, you'd probably have a little success with him, but likes to hit the ball the other way.
1 ball, 1 strike. And 1 out, 1 on. He gets it again.
It's a little too much inside.
Yep. So that's 6 hitters got hit by a pitch.
Yeah, maybe we're trying to take them all out before next game.
Yeah.
Titus didn't hit him in a good spot right there. He's on the ground over there. Looked like it hit him in the elbow area.
It sounded like it hit him in the ribs, I thought.
Yeah.
But he's holding his arm.
Now that one hurt. I wouldn't want to get hit right there.
Yeah.
I guess that's why some of them wear the elbow pads for protection. Looks like he got hit right in the.
Yeah, when he touched the base, he's the catcher.
Right around
now,
the tricep. Yeah, he'll be all right.
He gets a courtesy runner.
Yeah, he'll be all right. It hit him in the high part of the muscle on the left side, so just hurts a little bit. But
he's still holding that elbow, that arm.
Jaden Brass is the pinch runner. Has one stolen base.
That'll bring to the plate
Courtesy
third baseman
runner.
Eli Nealon. Runners on first and second with one out. This pitch misses.
Nealon hitting .203 for the season.
The 1-0 pitch. This is up. 2 balls and no strikes. Runners on first and second. Both of them were hit by a pitch. This is inside. Ball 3, 3-0. One out. We're in the top of the 7th.
You know, I don't know who each team is planning on pitching next game, but if there's starters out there, you know, it's pretty hot. It's going to take a lot out of anybody today.
Yep. And they only played one game, and it was Thursday 2 days ago, but it was an hour, more than an hour rain delay, and they had to work on the field before they could get it started. And this is popped up high.
Just what the Panthers needed
short
right
left
there.
field. Left fielder comes in, calls off the infielders for the third out. I mean, the second out.
Infield fly fielded by the left fielder.
Yeah.
Kenson must have been playing real shallow out there and left.
When it was hit very high. We have a pinch hitter coming in here.
Wicker. Reese Wicker is the pinch hitter. Played in 17 games, has 20 at-bats, and he's hitting .300. He has 5 hits. Wicker's a left-hander. We've only seen one left-hander the whole series from both teams together. Panthers have no left-handed hitters. Cowboys had one, so now Wicker makes the second lefty we've seen in the box since the game started.
This he drills into the ground.
Wind blowing in from right to left again. Earlier it was blowing out to left, so it's kind of changing here and there. But
the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
One pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Ground ball to short. Gonna run over and just touch second base for the force out.
Good job by Crappell. So
he got hit 2 batters, but nobody reached third base.
Had a lot of runners stranded on both sides today. Panthers have one more chance there, and we'll see if they can come up with 4 to tie or 5 to win right here. Like to thank Enamore Offshore and Fabrication, Stazione, Patterson State Bank, and Bayou Lanyap for their continued support of Panther baseball.
All right, we're going to move to the bottom of the 7th inning. So here in the middle of the 7th, Cowboys maintaining their 4-run lead as they sit here with a 5-1 lead over the Panthers. The Panthers will start the bottom of the 7th with their 3-hole hitter, Cole Morris. followed by the cleanup hitter Henry Ferguson, and then right fielder Carter Whipple will come to the plate.
Titus is out there to close it. Titus for the year before today had 37.1 innings pitched. His ERA was 2.06. He's hit 5 batters. He has 59 strikeouts in the 37 innings, and only walked 22 hitters. So he's got good stats.
Well, he's pitched a pretty good game so far here today. He's given up that 1 run, and that came in the 5th inning.
If this game were to stay like it is, I'm assuming the next starter for the Cowboys would be Blaze Sanders. Sanders has the most innings on the team pitched at 45 with an ERA of 1.71. 46 strikeouts in 45 innings, so averages about a strikeout an inning. So.
Pitch on the inside corner, and Sanders has been playing shortstop for the first 2 games.
So it's kind of tough to play 7 innings. He needs to go jump in a ice tub between games. I don't know who the Panthers are planning on pitching. They still have a couple pitchers in their well too. So.
Okay, Morris is a check swing, but his ball hit his bat for a foul ball and strike 2. So nothing in 2 to count. Morris leading off the bottom of the 7th. His team needs 4 runs, and they'd love to start it off with a base runner of any sort. A walk, a hit by pitch. This is hit high to center field. Center fielder drifts back a little bit, waits for it to come down, makes the catch. So 1 out. Now coming to the plate is Henry Ferguson. Ferguson is 0 for 3 today.
Henry with a little power, has 8 doubles on the year.
He hadn't gotten a base hit, but he got on base twice. He reached on an error and he reached on the fielder's choice. I'm thinking he'll probably be your starting pitcher next game.
Henry?
Yeah. I have seen him pitch already.
Well, they do have a little cool front coming next week, but it's a little too late for today.
Now,
high in the low 80s next week. We've got to be close to 90 today here.
that's a 1 hopper to the shortstop, makes the catch, throw to first, and the So with 2 outs, that'll bring the 5-hole hitter and right fielder Carter Whipple. Whipple is 0 for 3, even though he did reach base twice. Again, he reached on an error and he reached on a fielder's choice.
Have another listener in Houston watching, Greg Guidry, a former player of mine, a great player, played at Louisiana Tech, and great guy too. So what's up, Gid? Glad you're watching, buddy.
This is a hard hit ball between short and third for a single.
Hardest out in baseball is that 3rd out in the last inning.
Yeah. Is that harder
It's
than
kind
the
of
first
like
out?
the foul balls with full count. It's usually going to happen.
Is that out harder to get than that first one?
It is,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
The 3rd out of the last inning. So let's see if the Panthers can rally with 2 out right here.
That is only the 2nd hit for the Panthers for the ball game, even though they've loaded the bases a few times.
Yeah, Coach Biondolillo is out talking to Titus right now, probably just giving him a little break, saying, hey, we have 2 out. I'm coming out here to give you a little breather. Don't have to do anything fancy but throw strikes, and we're going to play some defense behind you. Cowboys have played a pretty good game today defensively. They might have made 1 or 2 errors. Panthers had the 1 bad inning, but most of that was not that many errors. It's just when they happen. with guys on base. So
That was actually the third hit for the Panthers. Yep, they're going to make a pitch here. When you got the first two hitters out pretty easy. They gave up the single, and I guess we're not going to take any chances, huh?
coming in to pitch is number 17, Riley Sharkey. Sharkey has made 20, well, he's thrown 22.2 innings, made 14 appearances, has 1 win, no losses, has walked 15 in those 22 innings, struck out 19. He's a lefty, so this will be the first lefty we see of the day. His ERA is 4.02.
Left-hander.
Reminds me a little bit of Jaron Bailey from the old days with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
Used to pitch for Morgan City.
Yeah, I remember this. I told this story when he was playing high school football. That's John Bailey's boy, right?
Yeah, Jaron.
And John is one of those Iron Man running kind of guy. You know,
Yeah.
He used to be running all the time. And Jaron must have been maybe 3 or 4 years old. He had a little bitty bicycle with, with wheels were only like 8 or 10 inches high, but it was a bicycle. And John would be running, and Jaron would be riding his bike along with his dad. I'd see him all over town running. I thought that was the coolest thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you said that was a Sharkey, huh? Riley Sharkey on the mound. And Jason Matthews will come to the plate. Matthews is 0 for 1. He got hit by a pitch. Flied out to the pitcher and drew a walk back in the 5th inning. So he's been on base a couple times, just hadn't gotten a hit yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a pickoff attempt at first base with the lefty. Don't know what kind of move he has, but if he has a good one, you'll see it right here. Whipple taking no chances, though. He's got a big one-way lead from first.
Call strike 1.
Sharkey threw a lot of strikes in warm-ups. He's probably not gonna.
This one misses for
Not
a
gonna
ball
play
1.
around
1 ball,
with
1 strike.
4-run lead and 2 out. He's gonna come right at Jason. Crowd wanted that one. It was close.
This is low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
What they say about a lefty, the only ones in their right minds.
No. They don't look right doing anything.
You know, they are different.
Yeah.
I've played with a lot of left-handers, and they are different. And I don't know what it is, but and speaking of lefties, probably the greatest lefty to ever come out of the Morgan City area, Kenny Alfred, and he had a pickoff move, and he could throw. Of course, played in the Braves organization. So if you're listening out there, Lom, I'm talking good about you, buddy.
Yep. You know, Joe Morgan used to say he preferred to steal off a left-hander.
Really?
Yep. He said he could read them better because he was looking right at them. He could see their face and see their eyes. And he said he could get a better jump off a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah. Well, we got a full count, 2 out. He'll be rolling right here. Definitely not over.
Nope.
Berwick could get a little momentum here, I think.
This is popped up.
They
Behind first base dugout, out of play.
Looking for something positive to happen right here.
Count will stay full. This is a line drive down the third base line. It'll be in for the hit. Runners will hold up on first and second. So Matthews keeps their game alive with a single. So back-to-back singles.
Good job by Jason. Inside fastball, turned on it and pulled it to the right, to the left field line.
And he hit it hard. That'll bring to the plate left fielder Zachary Kitchen.
Yeah, Zach has the power to put it out of here. A home run makes it 5-4, so.
There's a call, strike one. Checks the runners, this misses outside,
Yeah.
up and away. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs with 2 on base.
Nothing fancy what Sharky's doing. He's just throwing fastballs. Hadn't thrown anything breaking yet. Got a little tail on his fastball, missed outside.
2 balls and a strike.
Panthers down by 4, but you know, if Kinchin gets on, you got the tie and run at the plate.
This is popped up out of play, straight back.
Two. Well, we have another full count.
Why wouldn't we? Huh? We've had so many in these last 2 games. This is up high.
There it is.
There's your full count. Ask and you shall receive.
Runners will be going. Full count, 2 out. I'm surprised that the Cowboys hold that runner at first
I know. I was
with
thinking,
the runner at second, especially with a 4-run lead. You know, you're looking for 1 out.
I know. That's what I said. 2 outs and 4-run lead and.
Get Matheson
shortstop
off the
is running
base and
back and
play
forth
deep to
behind
get
the-
the out. Yeah, that surprised me that they're
Yeah,
doing it.
in the ball game, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the game is over. And the Cowboys have tied it at 1 game apiece. We'll play a 3rd one. Should be about a half hour, 45 minutes from now.
Yep.
The teams will catch their breath, might get a little snack, get something to drink. But
Panthers are no stranger to 3 games, so they'll go again. I guess we still have a lot of fried chicken left back there from
Lord,
Beck's. Fried chicken, onion rings, hamburgers, and some all delicious. So we appreciate the food from Beck's. Once again, hospitality here has been great. We appreciate all of it. Kentwood people are some fine folks. We hope they feel the same about us.
Yep. We got to give a lot of credit to the starting pitcher for the Cowboys, Ori Titus. He really pitched a good ball game. He gave up with 2 runs, 1 run and I think 3 hits in the whole ball game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of strikeouts, but his defense did the job behind him.
Yeah. Now, Aaron, in the 3rd game, do the Panthers go back to being visitors?
Right. Yes.
So now we flip-flop back to when we're visitors.
Exactly.
So,
Okay. So this is the end of game 2. We will play a 3rd game. It's like somewhere between 30 to 40 minutes from now. So check with us in a little bit. We're going to take a break. My name is Aaron Ortigo. I'm here with Tim Email. Chris Hunter is our cameraman and producer. So you've been watching high school baseball on KWBJ Live. We'll be back in about 30 minutes.
All right, Daddy, you ready?